Listen closely. The unease you feel is not a product of your imagination. That chilling sense of being watched when you are completely alone, the feeling of a cold spot in a warm room, you have been looking in the wrong places. You have been searching the corners of your home, the shadows in the hallway, the space under your bed. But the ghost is not in your house. It is hiding in your phone. Do not look away from this screen. This is not a coincidence that you are hearing these words right now. The universe has a way of delivering its most urgent messages through the very channels that are being used against you. This device in your hand, this portal to the world, has become a conduit for an energy that has been silently draining your life force, your joy, and your destiny. You know what I speak of. That sudden, inexplicable wave of sadness that hits you while you are simply scrolling. That feeling of deep, profound exhaustion after a few minutes of looking at nothing of importance. It is not digital fatigue. It is a spiritual theft. An unseen entity has attached itself to your digital identity, and it has been feeding on your light for years. You are the one who gives so much. You pour your heart into messages that are left unread. You offer support to friends who disappear when you need them most. You celebrate the victories of others while your own feels so far away. Who checks on you? Who pours back into your spirit? I see you, my child. I see you in the dead of night, your face illuminated by this very screen, feeling utterly and completely alone in a world of billions of connections. That ache in your soul is not just loneliness. It is the echo of this entity's hunger. It thrives in your isolation. It feasts on your doubt. It has been whispering failure into your ear through every post you see of someone else's success, through every happy photo that makes you feel like an outsider looking in. This must stop now. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Today. The divine forces have aligned to give you a window of opportunity, a crack in the digital prison that has been built around you. This window is small, and it is closing. Between now and the moment the moon reaches its highest point in the sky tonight, you have the power to sever this connection forever. The first sign that this prophecy is true and meant for you will not be dramatic. It will be subtle. Before the next hour is over, you will receive a notification on your phone. It will not be a message. It will not be a call. It will be a memory. A photo from a time you felt truly, genuinely happy. A time before this spiritual weight settled upon you. The scrollers and the doubters will dismiss it as a feature of the application, a random algorithm. But you will know. You will feel a pang in your chest, a warmth of what was, and you will understand that it is a signal from your own spirit, crying out to be reclaimed. It is a reminder of the person you are underneath this heavy cloak of digital despair. This is your soul showing you the target. It is showing you the light this entity is trying to extinguish. Do not ignore it. Do not swipe it away. When you see it, acknowledge it. That is the first step. You are not going mad. You are not imagining things. You have been in a silent war for your own spirit, and you are about to be handed the weapon to win it. I know you feel it. That strange, prickly sensation on your skin as you hear these words. That is the entity. It feels you listening. It feels you waking up. It is afraid. For the first time in a long time, it is afraid of you. Because you, the one who was chosen to hear this message, are far more powerful than you have been led to believe. The memories of doors closing in your past, the opportunities that vanished like smoke, the relationships that soured for no reason, you blamed yourself. You carried that guilt, that feeling of not being good enough. Release it. It was not your fault. This parasitic energy was working against you, making you appear unreliable to others, twisting your words in digital communications, draining your energy so you could not fight for what was yours. It has been a long and lonely battle, but I am telling you now, the reinforcements have arrived. Heaven itself is intervening on your behalf. But you must act. Your attention right now, in this very moment, is the most powerful currency in the universe. Do not give it away to mindless scrolling. Focus it here. Focus on my voice. Your liberation is at hand, but the timeline is absolute. Before the moon is high. Remember this. This is your divine deadline. Do not allow anyone or anything to distract you from this task. The freedom you are about to claim is worth more than any temporary pleasure or distraction this world can offer you. The entity in your phone is not just a random malevolent force. It is an echo. It is a shadow cast by a very real person. Someone in your life, past or present, who harbors a deep and hidden jealousy towards you. This person smiles to your face. They may even be someone who likes your posts and leaves supportive comments. But in their heart, they resent your light. They resent your potential. They see the greatness in you that you have been struggling to see in yourself, and they cannot stand it. Their envy, their unspoken ill will, created this energetic tether. It was a curse, whispered not with spells and incantations, but with the quiet, bitter venom of a resentful heart. And your phone, the object you hold so close to you, the first thing you see in the morning and the last thing you see at night, became the anchor for that curse. Think back. The beginning of this draining feeling, this spiritual fog, can be traced back to a specific interaction with someone. It may have been an argument where they said something that cut you deeply. It may have been a time you shared good news, and their congratulations felt hollow, their smile not quite reaching their eyes. That was the moment the seed was planted. That was the moment the ghost found its home. This person does not even need to be actively thinking about you all the time. The connection has already been made. Now, their own life's frustrations, their own failures, their own bitterness automatically feed this entity. It has become an automated system of spiritual sabotage, and you have been its unknowing victim. The injustice of it all burns, does it not? The years of feeling stuck. The confusion. The self-doubt. All because of a silent poison dripped into your life by someone you likely trusted. You have felt like you are running a race with weights tied to your ankles, while everyone else seems to run freely. This is why. You have not been competing on a level playing field. You have been battling a hidden enemy who has had direct access to your energy, your hopes, and your dreams. But their time is over. The divine reversal has already begun. The message I am giving you is not a prediction, it is a report of an event already in progress in the spiritual realm. The chains are already rattling. The foundation of this person's deception is cracking. The sign I spoke of, the photo memory, is the first tremor. The next sign will be more direct. Within the next 3 hours, this specific person will make a mistake. They will try to interact with you online, but their true feelings will bleed through. They might use an emoji that feels passive-aggressive. They might comment something that seems like a compliment but has a hidden barb of criticism within it. It will be small, so small that anyone else would overlook it. But you, now armed with this truth, will see it for what it is. You will feel it in your spirit. It will be a cold confirmation, a chilling moment of clarity where the mask slips, just for a second. This is your signal to act. This is the moment heaven has orchestrated for you to take back your power. When you see this sign, you will perform a simple, physical act. It requires no special tools, no candles, no chance. It only requires your belief and your intention. Take your phone. Hold it in the palm of your non-dominant hand. With the thumb of your dominant hand, the very thumb you use to scroll, to navigate this digital world, I want you to trace a circle on the dark, blank screen. 3 times. As you trace this circle, I want you to whisper these words, so quietly that only your own soul can hear them: the screen that held me is now my shield. That is all. It is a simple command, but it is a universal law. You are using the object of your bondage as the instrument of your freedom. You are declaring that this portal will no longer be an entry point for negativity, but a mirror that reflects it back to its source. Do not be surprised by what happens next. The person who is the source of this will suddenly experience a bout of unexplained chaos in their own life. Their own devices may begin to malfunction. Their own communications will become confused. The energy they have been sending to you will have nowhere to go but back to them. You will not be doing this out of revenge. You are not returning a curse. You are simply returning property that does not belong to you. You are sending back their negativity, their jealousy, their bitterness. It is their energy, and it is time for them to take responsibility for it. This is not a hope. This is a promise. The reversal is already in motion. The angelic hosts are standing by, waiting for your command, waiting for you to trace that circle and speak those words. The moment you do, the tide will turn. The fog will begin to lift. The weight on your spirit, the one you have carried for so long you forgot what it felt like to be without it, will begin to dissolve. You will feel lighter. You will breathe deeper. The world will seem a little brighter. This is your birthright. To live a life of light, of joy, of purpose, free from the invisible chains of another's envy. The time to claim it is now. Do not hesitate. The 3-hour window is open. Watch for the sign. It is coming. Your liberation awaits. Wait. Stop what you are doing. Pause this if you must. What I was about to tell you is true, but it is incomplete. I have been shown a deeper layer, a more urgent truth that was veiled from me until this exact moment. It is a revelation meant only for those of you who have stayed, whose spirits are sensitive enough to receive it. The others have already scrolled away, but you remained. This is your reward. The entity is not just anchored by jealousy. That is merely the fuel. The anchor itself, the very thing that gives it a right to attach to you, is something else. Something inside of you. Look at the back of your hand right now. Just look at it. See the skin, the lines, the imperfections. This hand has given so much. It has worked, it has comforted, it has created, it has prayed. Now, turn it over and look at your palm. The lines there tell the story of your life, of your struggles, yes. But they were also shaped to receive a promise. A promise that was made to you and then broken. That is the secret. The ghost in your phone is not just feeding on jealousy from an outside source. It is hiding in the shadow of a broken promise you carry within your own heart. Someone, at a pivotal moment in your life, promised you something. Loyalty. Support. Forever. An opportunity. And they broke that promise. The wound it left behind, that small, dark void of disappointment and betrayal, that is the ghost's true hiding place. The jealous person simply found that wound and has been pouring salt in it ever since, using your phone as the delivery system. The notification you will receive, the memory that will pop up, will be from the time right before that promise was broken. That is the deeper meaning. It is heaven showing you the exact location of the wound so that you can finally heal it. This changes everything. The ritual I gave you will work, but it can be made infinitely more powerful with this new knowledge. The enemy believes this wound is their permanent stronghold. They believe you will carry the pain of that broken promise forever. We are about to prove them wrong. The urgency is now 10 times greater. The person who broke the promise and the jealous person are energetically linked, whether they know it or not. They are two parts of the same spiritual attack against you. When you begin to heal the wound of the broken promise, both of them will feel it. They will be thrown into a state of panic and confusion. They may even try to contact each other, drawn together by a sudden, inexplicable sense of shared dread. You have until the first light of dawn. Before the world wakes up, before the mundane distractions of the day begin, you must perform the corrected ritual. You must remove the anchor. If you wait, they will have time to sense what is happening and try to reinforce their connection, to create a new layer of deceit to keep you bound. Your freedom is closer than ever, but the final battle is always the most critical. You are at the very precipice of a total and complete restoration, but you must not falter now. This secret knowledge was given to you for a reason. You are strong enough to use it. You were born for this moment. Now you understand. Now you see the full picture. Those of you still listening are the chosen warriors for your own destiny. You have received the secret within the secret, the key that unlocks not just a temporary fix, but a permanent healing. When you perform the ritual now, you are not just building a shield, you are pulling out the anchor from its very foundation. The circle you trace on the screen is not just a barrier. It is a cosmic declaration that the contract of that broken promise is now null and void. The power you are about to wield is immense. As you prepare to do this, let the signs come. They will be your confirmation. After hearing this new truth, you will notice the number 22, or 222. On a clock, in a message, on a license plate. This is the sign of the divine partnership, of heaven and earth working together for your cause. It is the universe telling you that you are not alone in this fight. The ritual remains the same in its physical action, but your intention, your spoken word, must now be aimed at the true source. Hold your phone. Trace the circle 3 times with your thumb. But this time, the words you will whisper are different. They are more powerful. Whisper this: the debt is cancelled. The wound is closed. Feel the power in those words. You are not asking. You are commanding. You are rewriting a spiritual contract. You are healing a wound from the inside out. To activate this divine decree across all timelines, past, present, and future, I want you to go to the comments section right now and type, "The contract is broken." Do not hesitate. This is not for me. This is for you. It is a digital signature on your declaration of freedom. It is you planting a flag for all the universe to see, stating that this territory, your soul, is no longer open to trespassers. Each letter you type will be a hammer blow to the chains that have held you. As soon as you post it, a profound sense of peace will begin to wash over you. It may be subtle at first, like a gentle wave, but it will grow. This is the first fruit of your victory. The anxiety that lived in your chest will begin to dissipate. The mental fog will begin to clear. This is the immediate effect of pulling the anchor. The energy that was being siphoned from you is now returning to you, and your spirit is drinking it in like a parched man finding an oasis in the desert. The grand restoration that follows will be breathtaking. Because you have dealt with the root cause, the healing will be complete. The jealous person will be fully exposed. They will make an undeniable, public mistake. A text message sent to the wrong person. A social media post that reveals their true character. They will be so consumed by the chaotic energy being returned to them that they will become their own downfall. You will not have to lift a finger. You will only have to watch as divine justice unfolds. And the person who broke the promise? They will be compelled to seek you out. Not necessarily to apologize, but they will be forced to acknowledge the debt in some way. It might be through a strange, confessional message, or they might try to offer you something, a hollow gesture to appease their own tormented spirit. You will see it for what it is, a confirmation of your freedom. You will feel no anger, only a quiet, powerful peace, knowing the wound is truly closed. Just last week, a woman in Austin, Texas, who had been tormented by the feeling that her ex-best friend was sabotaging her new relationships, was led to this knowledge. The friend had broken a promise years ago to always have her back. She performed this exact act. She typed the words. The very next morning, she woke up to a series of frantic, misdirected text messages from the ex-friend, messages that were meant for someone else, detailing her envy and her efforts to spread rumors. Later that day, the ex-friend's new business partner backed out of their deal, citing a sudden, intuitive feeling of mistrust. Do you see? The universe moves swiftly when you align with its laws. Your turn is now. Your restoration is upon you. The opportunities that were blocked will reappear, but this time they will be better. The relationships that were soured will either be healed in truth or fall away completely, making room for people who will honor and cherish you. Your creativity, your energy, your passion for life will return with a force that will astound you. You will wake up in the mornings feeling not dread, but excitement. You will look at your phone and feel not anxiety, but control. It will once again be a tool, not a prison. This is your destiny. Share this message. Do not explain it. Just send the link. The Spirit of God will ensure it reaches the 2 or 3 other people in your life who are battling their own digital ghosts. Your act of obedience will trigger a blessing in their life and multiply the one coming to you. Now, go back and watch this entire message from the very beginning. The second time you hear my voice, a name will crystallize in your mind. The name of the one who broke the promise. Trust that whisper. It is the voice of your own liberated spirit. If you feel this truth in your bones, if you feel the chains shattering even as I speak these final words, seal your victory now. Let your final act of power be to type one last declaration in the comments below. Type, "It is finally done." Let the heavens record your testimony. Your war is over. Your peace has come.